was the other one? I don't know. I feel like I haven't used my Switch since I was playing Pokemon.
Well, Legends Arceus is pretty good. Like,
Oh yeah.
you just have to get past the graphic issues. I would have to agree with the Goose. Like, Game Freak really, like the core mechanic of Pokemon is still there with the battling and 4 moves and stuff, but you can, like, you don't have to go to a Poke Center because one, they don't exist, but then you don't have to you know, you can just freely change the movesets on your Pokemon if you're not in battle.
Oh, that's cool.
I just wish like online battles were a thing in that one.
Oh, they're not.
Nope, you can't even do like Switch versus Switch online battle. It's just trading and single player game.
That seems like something they could patch in later if they want.
Well, I was telling Goose, I think Legends Arceus is really just like testing the waters to see what they can do with Pokemon. And I think because of how successful Arceus has been, we're going to see Gen 9 this way. They just have to hire like Monolith Soft to teach them how to do fucking open world. Like, I have to say, just the trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Monolith Soft knows what they're fucking doing with the Switch. Yeah, as if you've started watching already, you can hop in a voice channel and I'll bring you down. Go warrior for what? Why? And I'm only asking why because it's like, to what advantage were we gaining? You know, I wasn't DPSing in as Paladin or as Rune Fencer, and you know that only switched. Well, screw you. Why do you want to go Paladin? I don't know about that. Your trolling was not top notch today. Like, even a Goose's trolling was pretty crappy, and he did a better job than you today. What are you talking about? I don't follow Tom's gear. I prefer sitting in Sakpada. I think it's better than sitting in Sovereign. Right. I prefer Sakpata as the DT set. Hey, Ass, I don't know if you heard earlier, but pop on a voice channel and I'll drag you down. We can discuss your rune, because it doesn't look like we're starting at 8. Hey, Ricardo, thanks for watching tonight. It's so dumb how the server mutes when you bring them into channels they don't have access to.
I think it also does that because of the whole push to talk thing.
So, did you watch it direct today?
No, I was at work. I didn't get off until 4 p.m. CST.
Yeah, that's when they aired it.
No, I was waiting for the bus at the time because I missed one, and the other one didn't come by until like a few minutes after, and they waited at the station for a while before driving off.
Them bus drivers.
I've done with that for more than 10 years of my life, so it's no big issue.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, right now you live in Texas, so it's fine, I guess. You just get cold air.
Yeah, right now this state is just as bipolar as my home state.
So what questions do you have for Rune Fencer, or what do you need assistance
But like,
with?
what pieces of gear I should focus on upgrading, that kind of thing. Or when it comes to, because it looks like most of I have like the AF, I have all the relic. I just don't have any of the Empyrean.
Get the Empyrean ready, because some of it's still good, especially like the feet and the legs are really good enmity pieces. So once they get reforged to +3, they're gonna have even more enmity.
I think I just need to go start. I think I need to farm Eisenbein pops to get the hearts so I can actually make those, and I need high purity bulb.
Yeah, next time you're on and I'm not doing anything, because I know Odyssey's starting up here shortly. At least I hope.
Well, I'm off
it is.
tomorrow. If you're up for it.
I'll have to get wife approval for it, but we'll see.
Alright.
But Ixbind is not really difficult to get.
Alright, because I think I gotta do a quest in order to get the body. I don't know if I stored it or not, because I don't know which piece of the Mog freaking thing that goes in the one I can't even remember.
Yeah. Oh look, DG Voodoo is finally showing up on my. Oh, God damn it! Now I gotta take that out. But what else? Relic head, AF body, and legs. Unless you have access to Naomi, which I think you do, because you can do.
I just need more Gil. That's about it.
Yeah. So.
And I gotta do inventory management. I gotta clear out a lot of crap.
Shh. Wait after tonight. 4 new Mog wardrobes.
It's gonna be a moment. I gotta make sure I add a little bit more once I get paid, once my tax refund and all that stuff gets sorted out. To I'm gonna be setting money aside for an engagement / wedding ring, and then afterwards I'm gonna try to get myself a PS5. Well, try to. And I'm not about to go away with buying and all that crap.
You said PS5?
Yeah, I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna try to get the physical one because I still got a lot of PS4 games I'm gonna be able to play.
I want a PS5, but I'm not impressed with its library so far. Like this is coming from the wife, okay? So this shows you like how much of a gamer I am, that I married a gamer wife. Okay? I made sure I had my priorities set.
Hey.
But
your wife's a keeper.
We don't like the same game, that's all.
we used to, but you know, I like RPGs, what can I say?
Resource management or nothing.
Yeah, she likes that No Man's Sky. It's the only one she really doesn't get into is Minecraft.
Oh, I have No Man's Sky and I like it.
But like, you know, I like classic RPGs. Like the reason why I haven't bought the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 collection on Steam is because I want to get it on the Switch. And I have a feeling, and I know Square Enix, they're gonna put them on the fucking Switch by the time I get the collection on Steam.
I think there was talk about it. They said they'll be doing the whole thing with them going on the consoles and all that. I have it on Steam, and I'm waiting for when 6 comes out because I played 1 through 3 and 4 back then when I was younger, and I didn't beat 4 because when I was younger, back in the I think it was the cave with the demon wall. I didn't know he could be slowed. Mind you, this was when I was like, I think like 11 or 12, because this is when my friend had the PlayStation version of Final Fantasy 4 because that came with Chrono Trigger.
Are you ready for like your jaw to drop to the floor? I have never played 6.
Hey, neither have I. I never played 5 or 6. Funny thing is,
I love
didn't
5.
play the original 7 way back then when it first came out, because it was on the PlayStation and I had a 64 first.
I'm waiting for, like, I love 7. 7, you know, was my first title into the franchise.
For me, it was 8. Actually, no, correction. It was 4, then it went into 8.
Yeah, for me it was just straight up into 7, and like, it's not why I have an issue with like the 7 remake. I don't like being told the story partially. Like the fact that it ends at Midgard really pisses me off. I know things are done a little bit differently, but Square needs to do a lot more to impress me with that story.
That remake was trash. They sold you what should have been a maybe 10-hour game for $70. That
Yeah,
bullshit.
Right, that's what you were saying. Like they just
What, for remaster?
Yeah, or no,
I'm
7
annoyed
remake.
at them with what they did with freaking Intergrade. Luckily, I still got a physical copy of Final Fantasy 7 for my PS4, so I'll just get the. I think I'll just get the because I just put it over there and just get the PS5 upgrade, that kind of thing, and I'll just get Intergrade that way, just DLC. I think it's like what, $30 or something. You know, Dookie?
Isn't it a free upgrade?
Oh, like the Ffxi update or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you have to pay for that. It's free if you have it on PS4 to get the PS5 version. It's the only thing that's free.
Physical or digital?
Shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter if you have physical. You should have a code, and then you can get a digital copy of the upgrade.
Well, I have a physical copy of Remastered because I got like I think it was like the deluxe edition. But let me check my box real fast.
It's not gonna have a free code for the Ffxi. You have to pay for that. It's just if you bought it for PS4 and then later you get a PS5, you can get a free copy of the base game for PS5.
Like once I just put the put the game inside like that with the physics, like I'm gonna be getting the physical version of it because all the PS4 games I have.
You could do that. I don't know if it'll actually run better though. But
Well, they did say it's
honestly,
backwards compatible. They said like there's a PS5 upgrade for it. So if I think if I like
yeah,
have the game
it's
in there, it
backwards
might just be-
compatible, but I think there's a PS5 version that's better utilized for the PS5 hardware. I think you can just, I don't know how you prove to Square that you have a rightful copy. There might be a code or something.
Yeah, I'm
in
checking
the
my cases right now to see if there's something
case, or
about
you
it.
can like take a picture of it. I don't know, but I'm sure if you go on the website, there's something to like put your info here and get your free digital upgrade.
Well, I think that's something that Sony is handling and dealing with.
Oh, is it? It might be Sony. Yeah, you know what? You might have to actually do it on your PlayStation. Like, put the game in, and then it'll give you like a link to.
But yeah, who here has tied their PlayStation account to Discord? Because I thought that was weird but interesting, so I did it.
I haven't. I see that and I'm like, wait.
That's a
when
huge.
the-
I think the main reason was just so you could use Discord on your PlayStation.
Is that what it was?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've been trying to get that to work for a while. I remember reading something about it, and like, I don't remember. I don't think Discord, the company that owns it, is publicly traded.
No, but there was a while where they wanted to
Marshall.
where they they had a lot of interest from Microsoft and they turned them down. Like, I don't know if I should stand up and
Hey.
I don't know if I should stand up and applaud the Discord company for saying no to Microsoft money or not, but you know,
I think Discord.
Wait, am I
Realizes-
currently wearing the Imperium body right now?
yes, you are.
Okay, never mind then. I guess I did do the list. I just need to get the hearts for the other pieces and the on the HP vault. Never mind then.
Yeah. Be right back a sec. I gotta yell at a dog.
Don't be too mad at the dog.
But yeah, so I mean, yeah, I would hold on a sec. So do you plan to use Luas or care sets, or do you want to stick to like traditional macros?
I do have lures and stuff like that because I remember I was asking about getting stuff fixed up when my one lures were acting wonky at one point because I had just got some of a friend and I was just trying to add stuff to it. But I just still got to work on getting proper gear, and because Lua is basically coding and well, kind of sort of I'm trying to figure that out still, and it's just like, okay, how do I do this? And when I feel like something messes up, it's like, oh crap, I messed up.
So I mean, you can if you really want to, but the nice thing about Rune Fencer versus Paladin, one, it's easier to get to the fast cast cap. Two, you don't have to swap weapons, so you don't lose TP, so you can actually assist. Plus, you kind of have to engage to take full advantage of Rune Fencer.
Yeah, and I still plan on getting Lionheart.
Yeah, and you know, like I would say Rune Fencer has less Rimas to build, but probably more. I would say more armor because the one advantage that I think Rune Fencer has over Paladin is Rune Fencer can turn into a really nice DPS. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, do you have Uko or Utu grip yet?
No, sadly not. I want to get it still, but can't remember. I think it was last time I lost a Cadian
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
because I still need that for my warrior. Because I need it for warrior. I need it for run fencer. Sadly, I wish. Too bad monk can't use scripts. That would be awesome if they could.
Well, I think so. I think the main issue is, even though that hand-to-hand is still a two-handed weapon, so they can't put anything in that slot. Because I remember them trying to discuss that earlier, like in the Abyssia days.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm slowly working on that, and I also still got to get stuff for Puppet Master sorted out.
Pup is a bit of a headache, but it is doable.
Yeah, and I was like, screw it, I'm not going through the quest to try and get the headpiece. I just freaking used my my deeds and just bought the 119 set. The 119 plus one. I was like, I am not worrying about that right now.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But I did play Puppet Master way back when too, because I was actually originally leveling up Warrior for Puppet Master as a sub job, and then I just started having fun smacking things with an axe.
But I mean, with Rune Fencer, like if you can do immediate upgrades and/or afford it, Naomi feet, legs, and hands. Then you can wear AF body and upgrade that to +3, and then I'm coming.
Now.
And then Relic Head +3.
I just gotta work on getting more gil. That's about it, and just getting because those freaking pieces needed for upgrading no matter what. I was like 1.2 or 1 point something million for each one. Yeah, those aren't cheap. So it'll be a bit, but I want to try and get it up there too. So
Yeah, it won't.
I'll try to also get the Ella Platry as well, in case if I'm ever needed to be main tanking on something for Ruin Fencer.
Oh look, someone has Father Time. What a wasted kill.
Father Time. What?
It's the Ffxi scythe.
Oh.
Here,
What, is
GD,
that-
here the popper.
Is
If
the
you're
SG5
tanking.
site not that good?
No. Scythes aren't good in general.
Isn't Apoc still okay?
It's a tank weapon.
Wait, what?
APOC? Yeah, it's for tanking.
Okay, that's confusing.
Is that her anti-coding money that you gave her, GD? Because she doesn't code, she leads.
She's gonna smack you, dude. That she's gonna tell your wife to smack you.
What's up, Kudo?
Up.
GD wants to know if you're ready to go in. He moved. That's an indicator, right, GD?
But yeah, Mike, I think the main thing as well for me is just getting those blue mage spells so I can have them set up and ready constantly.
Yep, get them. It'll be... Man, it's an amazing thing to have, this sub-blue. Weird.
What's OBS doing?
Yeah, it just randomly stopped. It'll come back though.
Does that happen a little bit every now and again, or?
Sometimes. Yeah, see how just ah, here I am.
Yeah, I just saw you in Rebel. All of a sudden, you're in Odyssey.
So weird.
Is GD tanking?
He is. Does that mean I can run away from your songs tonight, Kudo?
Well, I didn't know that he was tanking, so I'm like looking like, what the fuck's he doing? I should say this is not allowed. If I can't be off guard, you guys need to be on all those same jobs.
He says he tanks better than me.
We do fine. What the fuck? I don't care. Whatever. Yeah, I didn't bring any sushi. Yep, no sushi. Shit. Necrosis Mage's Ballad. Excuse me.
So is Sub Sam still a good job for Warrior when using great axes and whatnot?
Probably not.
No, because I was just remembering you guys were going on about the talk of Sub Sam or Sub Dragoon.
I mean, Sub-Dragoon is pretty much going to be king for most DPS jobs.
Not until you have some master levels, though.
What, even Beastmaster up?
I mean, realistically, probably. That, physical or weapon skill damage trait too is going to be really hard to pass up.
Yeah, where the hell's the Unity?
They're both on the bottom.
Oh. Are we going up?
Go up. You're the paladin, make the fucking decision. And we're going pretty ballsy here.
That was inevitable. Damn, GD. Can you tank, bro? Fuck. I don't have re-raise up either, so...
GD, can you raise one of them?
Runs over if you die.
Invincible if you have to. Yeah. We're
Gotta
gonna,
raise Nico
yeah.
while you're invincible. Too long to cast it. You don't have re-raise, right, Neko?
Neko, you forgot re-raise because I'm eating meat chips. I was, though. A trickle-down effect. No, it's still yours because you're half Canadian. Hey, I'm Mustang. Thanks for watching tonight. I can't wait for the update. Don't even need the more inventory. More equip sets? Less of a reason to use gear sets for melee jobs. It's easy to do, right, Kudo?
He's such an idiot. He's just so butthurt that sword does damage. And he bitches about it, yet sword is how he's got all his Odyssey gear. So, the only reason why he's even beaten Boomba is because of his sword. Not saying that we probably wouldn't have beaten it another way, but that's the way he does stuff. So, I don't understand what his deal is. If it really was broken, they would have fixed it. They obviously want it the way it is.
Oh, that's some bullshit. I touched the end, but I was killing a crab, and it just kept circling around me, even though I only had one crab. So I couldn't weapon skill it.
And you died?
Yeah, but I touched the end before I started fighting it.
For Warrior GD, yeah, it was definitely axes. Dual wielding them and spamming Rampage.
No, he's talking about Fencer. But that doesn't make sense because fencing is done with a sword. So if you're going to name it after something with a sword, it wouldn't be for an axe. Although obviously Fencer works with axes as well. Or, like Tom's never played another MMO, so he doesn't understand that support jobs do damage as well. You don't just sit around and cast songs and fucking heals. And that's what the general direction this game took as it got older.
How many segments and kill did you get, Dookie?
Let's see, where is it? I got like 300k ish, I think. $357k, 329 segments.
That's really what it comes down to. Tom doesn't give a shit that DPS, that support are putting out that kind of numbers. I think it's really just that when a warrior can nearly outparse him with a non-Rima weapon, he gets pissed. See? There it is. He just said exactly what I said.
You can't be on a part GD. It'll always stay facing you. Yeah, most of the NMs here at GD, you can't be on their foot or anything. They will always turn to you and face you.
Damn, my 43,000 Savage Blades are making Tom all butthurt right now. That's why he's all mad, cause like his group, he's got his. We were talking about it yesterday. He's wondering why our group does so many more segments and blah blah blah. And he watched a couple.
Consistent.
Well, he also watched a couple more of your streams, I think, and he was seeing that me and Dookie are doing 40 to 50k at almost every time we weapon skill on mobs that are not resistant to slashing, which there are a bunch. But so he's like, "What the fuck?" Because he's got a core that's like a mule, so it doesn't have as good a gear as we do. And Flamey is not a Savage Blade bard, he's a Mordant Rhyme bard, and he's been trying to stick with that, but Mordant Rhyme is trash. So Tom's over there trying to get his whole group to get on the Savage train, but yet now he's bitching about it being broken. And like, so you don't care that your group doesn't do the segments, you just don't want us to be able to do it because we're using swords. That's the level of his butt hurt.
Well, I mean, like, the only reason you use Mordant Rhyme is to get AM3 up. Like,
yeah, but then as soon as you
if
you change back to sword, it's useless unless you can get a really good Rudra set, which it's really. I mean, it's not as hard with Rudras because you can get Dex. But
GD,
if you're
there's
using
a
sword, you're
thing
not
up
gonna.
here.
GD, there's a Unity up here, dude. Just
gotta
kill
fight
that.
those.
Yeah, kill this shit first because they're monks. Yeah, but you're never gonna get the kind of weapon skill damage from a dagger weapon skill unless you can somehow build a lot of decks for Urge Storm.
Well, I was gonna say turret's gotta be right up there, or like if you do spam evisceration.
That's what I mean. So it's like, well, what's better? Because daggers are so fast and you have a better skill, so your accuracy is much better.
Jenny's Rudra does some pretty dirty damage with a anus equipped.
Yeah, but that still takes away the Mordant Rhyme. That's not, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
different weapon.
I would just say spam Rudras. That's going to be your heaviest hitting weapon skill on Bard outside of Savage Blade.
So all I'm saying is that's why the dagger, Mordant Rhyme, and Karn is not as good for damage dealing. That's what I was trying to get at. So
Yeah, I don't think getting AM3 up is worth the additional damage that you're going to put out first.
it's really just twice or thrice. I mean, with a dagger, you're not putting out a lot of damage. It's more about getting TP. So unless you can build a really good, Rudra set with more.
We
with
just
Karn.
all switch sides at the same time.
I was like, I can't see you guys. Where are you? Ah, you fucking piece of shit. Anyway, I just think that it's funny because that's what this conversation is stemmed from. We were talking about it the other night about. He's like, I don't understand, like, why you guys do so many more. We do like 6.5k. You guys are doing like 8.5k, 8.5. I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, we don't do that every run. If we have a good run, we do.
Well, but I mean, at the same time, I don't know what Tom's group does as far as like the farming is concerned, but you know, we focus on getting the NMs as well. and that, you know, at the end of the run, it's average of what, 1,500 segments that we're
The
pulling
same
out.
thing. They pull all the NMs and all the unities too, so they do the same thing. That their problem is they're not killing the trash as fast, so they're running out of time. Is what is happening, and it's because they don't have the support DPS.
Songs are falling off.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's running. Actually, no, GD's not part of this.
We're gonna
Stop
pull
at the,
these.
stop,
or skip
stop at
these?
the top of the ramp and then to GD, pull them from here. Just cast some Sonies. Sony, so they don't wear off. Yeah, so like Tom is Dark Knight, that's the only difference. Then they have a Samurai in Rara. And then Flamey's Bard, Go Lightly is Corsair, and then they have Doriri plays what's it called? Rune Fencer. So it's not too far off from our group, you know. They got Tom on Dark Knight as opposed to GD on Warrior, which is, if anything, Tom should be better, right? So not saying that he is, because GD does some pretty good damage, but I really think the difference is the support DPS. I mean, Dookie's ripping off like 40 to 52k every time he's active. He's murdering shit. That makes a big difference if you got someone doing a 7k mortar rhyme and just whacking something with a dagger. That's what Flamey does. I just think we have a smoother, more refined process. That's all. Even though we have obviously, you know, shit happens to us, but it happens
Because they don't have a Dookie. That's their main issue.
Well, I'm in there too. The only difference between me and you right now is I didn't make the Certo Vente yet. As soon as I make a Certo Vente and I go back to /dancer, my damage is going to be almost exactly like yours.
Bards have a pretty good DPS potential, honestly. Jenny's Ruja she has a, I'd say above average set, but it's not best in slot by any means. She rips out some pretty nasty Rujas.
Can you use that? You can use that that club on Bard, right? Ffxi or whatever you want to call it.
The Ambu one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it.
Can you come in the Fetter so I can get you this Samurai roll?
Where are you?
In the Fetter.
Oh, I don't want to get sucked. Genie, you got to get hate on these ghouls, man. I know it's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna die. I'm gonna try sleeping them without. I'm gonna end up getting the visor, so you guys gotta get that visor. I'm trying to sleep things in batches, sorry. Gotta put up songs again. Not Tro. It's too much. My mage's doubt isn't in my history. The hell? Why did I drop a song? Oh, I didn't drop it. I do pretty decent damage with a Daybreak. Judgment. Considering all these mobs suck with Savage Blade.
Yeah, I know, GD. I wasn't prepared for you to tell me to come warrior tonight. Almost defense or macros are messed up.
You think I should use Sapphire Strike, Neko? Think he would do better than Judgment? Well, maybe against the undead. But I don't think so. Maybe you're right. Because it's 100%. It's like 100% elemental damage. No, light plus 50.
Yeah, so think of that light plus 50 as Pixie hairpin. It's just devastating.
I want to make the Hindu dagger. Or not dagger, club. That'll be good for red mage too. And blue mage. No, I don't have blue mage yet, but I might do it eventually. I think it just comes down to we got really refined in the process, because even this run right now is a lot slower than we normally do, just because two people are switched roles. It's not familiar. Fucking sister, supposed to go there on Thursday. Been almost 12 days since I got COVID, and they're like, you need to take a COVID test before you come here. Blah, 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 blah. You have to take a fucking COVID test to go back to work. I never bailed. I never have to bail this morning.
Should have left him there, Nico.
What the rot?
I'm like, yeah.
Nothing to the east. Baby! Come to me. Funny, Tom and Rara are devising this plan in their group, but because, like, Flamey is... They're trying to, like, I don't know if they're trying to get Flamey off Bard, but that's why Rara's leveling Bard. Keeps saying Paladin, but he's lying. I have no proof of this lie, but I know he's lying. Rara was a Bard in the past, so I think he's just... No, Tom... Well, Tom will do Bard eventually, too, but he's not doing it right now. Because, and it'll probably be even more delayed now that Rara's doing it. But Tom will eventually do it. Tom asks a lot of questions about Bard. We've had hours-long conversations about Bard. Funny, he talks shit about all the jobs, and then he goes and plays Blue Mage, Thief. Yeah, he's got to go to Thief and open up all the... He's like, I'm never going to make Relic for Thief. I don't need to. It's just my farming job. But now he wants to go to all the Dynamisms and open up the AF or the Relic. For what? I thought you weren't going to make it. Tom just likes to talk a lot of shit. That's all. 7 minutes left.
We have time to do this, Fetter.
I'm the fucking perfectionist, though. I like to have a lot of jobs too, but I just don't have the time or the energy to put, you know, to master every job. Not just, I'm not talking about like points wise, like Tom studies shit, like weapon skills, certain job abilities, like he goes on BG and just spends all day studying that shit. I don't know if you guys do that, but I certainly do.
Yep.
There's a lot of birds chilling on the DPS over here.
Slept most of them.
They're slept. Judy, you're fine. Just stay there. They're almost dead. DPS to come together. I'm going to Nitro. I actually don't mind that Tom's like that, because then I ask him for pointers on things. Let him do all the studying and I'm like, yo, why do you do this? So Vivi, I'm assuming you finished Monk now that you're back on Samurai?
I would do Aura on Neko.
Nice. We boltering?
It is the random GD, so avoid it.
Oh yeah, I'll bolter once we go up.
If that was the fucking Hydra, we would have not been able to finish.
Hold on 1 second. I'm just waiting for her to pick it up. Okay, go ahead.
That's not true. It's a bunch of trash, baby. Shut your damn tower mouth.
You just go Fudo spam everything to death, you simple-minded 11 player.
I mean, if we get a lucky placement of the Unity up here, we could get the Unity, because right, we can get to Molt Curator. We did not get a lucky placement. Let's go touch, and then we can come pop it. Although we would just won't get the extra case, but who cares? We want to go back to Unity? I think we should, because I think we can kill that and get an extra 300 segments.
Let's try it.
Just, I'll sleep the ghosts, just pop it. Who's got the pops, GD?
I do.
Alright. Ghost is sleeping. I'm gonna sleep everything around it. You don't have to pull him, GD. Just pull back. We don't need. Noise. Dagger on? Oh, you're dead. Should try Reaper Storm, see how it does. Yucky. Neko, go death, 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 death. Sleeping.
I mean, that wasn't a bad run considering 700,000, 1,400 segments. It's about on par.
I don't know what we got because we only got a couple of, not too many segments in the first run, so.
Well, yeah. I don't know who you want to point the finger at. The paladin with, you know, casting rays, but got interrupted, so that means he does not have capped spell interruption. We're still sleeping over here.
No, I think it's because he doesn't have Alua, so he doesn't have any fast cast. He should have been able to cast Raise in like 2 seconds, and he was sitting there casting it for a million fucking seconds.
I don't have a raised macro either.
Well,
GD.
well, that's the problem. So you cast Raise with absolutely no fast cast. It's because you don't have Alua.
Well, I mean, he could have popped Rampart. That would have given him some fast math.
Or Fealty, or Reprisal.
Or Sentinel.
I think he used Sentinel on the pull.
Oh.
And he might have still even gotten it off. The problem was is he didn't have a macro either, so he had to go find it in the list. It took him 20 seconds to start casting it. That ate up all of his fucking. We don't even have 2 runs. One boss.
1 run it is.
We
So
went number 2.
what was that?
Oh, never mind. We have enough for 2 then, because he's got 3 already.
What about Dookie? Because you were also on the low end.
GD's a lot lower than me now.
Okay.
You missed a run, so you should be a lot lower than him. Oh yeah, I gotta get gear out. Let's see.
I was thinking of putting Puppet Master as the tank because we don't need to worry about gear or anything on Marmo Crabs. So, or no, not Marmo Crabs. The other crab. Kyudo, if you could do like the Enmity song, yeah, the Matamata, sorry, the Enmity song on the DPS, and I think we should be good. If the DPS still hate, just turn. You know, we've got 15 minutes to get it down, so you know, just be patient with the automaton. I'll try and get as much enmity in as possible.
All right, I have my segments are updated.
Yeah,
Gotta get gear. What jobs am I?
the jobs that are, they should still be posted in the spreadsheet.
All right.
But yeah, as like if you get a steady Odyssey group going, Gil is not really going to be an issue.
Oh yeah, that's just when the groups decide if they want to show up and whatnot. If they're not busy and everything like that. Sorry, I kind of zoned out because I wasn't paying attention. I was realizing like, okay, I need to hurry over to Resident Demon and get my freaking canteen.
No, it's all good. Well, yeah, it has to be a good Odyssey group. I mean, we still had a death and did 700,000 gil. We're not going to talk about the wipe run. Mr.
Well,
Paladin with his shitty spell interruption set. Because, let's be honest here, Kyudo, if he had proper spell interruption set on of 102, he would have been fine with the slow raise.
Yeah, he didn't have spell interruption or fast cast, so because he just casted it from the menu because he didn't have a macro. So that was the downfall. And it took him 20 seconds to find it, so he wasted his whole invincible. I was like, any day now. Any day now.
Yeah, I kind of saw that. Well, I might change my set based on what Neko and Vivi put together using that little sheet. I haven't decided yet. But that sheet has what? Capped spell interruption on it? Pretty decent enmity, and like, so again, there's 4 wardrobes coming up. I know it's up to the player because you can set the parameters. But, you know, with more inventory, I can get those paladin rings or whatever. But I'm comfortable where my paladin is right now. I do have certain spells that use spell interruption versus enmity, like raise or cure or some of the other ones. And then I choose what gets hit with enmity. But now that Neko put that little thing together, I don't know. We'll see. Plus more inventories opening up. Yeah.
So we're doing full DPS and an automaton for a tank on this.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you imagine our white mage tonight? Felt like we had Val in our run. No, no, no. Worse, because Val is competent. Cadian. Marzana as white mage.
Once I get my Yag Rush, you guys can talk shit about me being white mage. See how bad I do. I won't play
Oh,
what
my.
I won't play it in anything serious until I have a Yag Rush. I'm not doing it. Till then it's Geo.
I honestly don't know, GD. I don't remember really playing around with interjections white mage.
Trash. He's the fucking
Worse than Cadian?
fucker that jacked up the prices of Alex on the AH. They've been $250 for 3 months. Son of a bitch.
And you know what's even worse, Kudo? He did it on the Alex month of Ambuscade.
I know.
So you know it's
guys
gonna
like
stay
that just
that
don't
way.
care. He's done it before too. He's been the price jacker on multiple items. He just comes in and just pays whatever anybody wants.
But Goose is the same way, so it's more than just one player, unfortunately.
Crazy. It's like, damn. Some people have no patience. 0. At least if you're gonna buy jacked prices, buy them from the damn Galka, by the rat, so that no one knows what you did, fucker. And even then, I don't like that because I want him to come down in price too. But
You mean like Tom?
yeah, Tom.
You know
fucking-
he popped
yeah,
the ones that
yeah.
were above 270.
Yeah, I said it to him because every time I go there, the Galka shit would be sold out after being there for like fucking 10 minutes, and then Tom's like, "Oh, I finished my Burkang." What the fuck? Where'd you get 30,000, Alex, bitch?
I'm back. He said he went up to like 270 something.
He's a liar. He went higher than that. He definitely went higher than that. I know he did. Oh, I was finding him in Mora. No, you weren't. I searched AH every day, dude. Stop.
Are these jobs on the party creation tab correct?
Yeah.
Outside of my Puppet Master, so I'll probably be Pup on, or I'm gonna be Pup on the Matamata, and then probably Paladin for the Kalunga.
What's the Mata? Is this the shear earring still?
Yes.
Oh God, that shit's gonna be capped out after this run. I just put like 8-9K into it, I think. Get a W though. And be capped out at 25 maybe. Oh, excuse me.
That was a good one.
What are they doing? Anyway,
Who?
Tom.
That's a good question.
Tom looks like he's doing Omen.
He might be, you know, working
He-
on blue or whatever. for
No, he's
cards.
on Thief. He's definitely farming Astrals.
What the hell does he need Ashles for?
That's how he makes money. He sells them. That's how I mean, when I farm them to sell them too. I haven't used used Astrals in a long time. Although I might do my Fomaha. I'm thinking about it. I have over a stack sitting in my my box I haven't sold, and there's a couple reasons for that. One is I'm thinking about doing Fomaha. I think it's only like 6 stacks to finish it. And then the other is right now the price is really fucking down because somebody tanked the market. I think it's below 8 million right now per stack.
Really?
Yeah, someone. So there was only like 7 or 8 stacks going to Doogie, and now one day there's like 40 stacks.
Jesus.
Someone tanked it. Someone did something. Doogie thinks there's some duping thing going on right now.
Oh, GD, just as an FYI, we're gonna try your Paladin for Ongo when we get to the tier 3s. But if it does not go well without like the magic accuracy aura hitting us, or the magic attack aura, be prepared to get Mars ready. Or
Fucking Tom. He made a Burt gang, and I doesn't want to play it ever.
that's the curse of the fucking Burt game. It really is. People
Well, the funny
build
part
it.
is that's not true. He never wanted to play Paladin anyway. That one time that Neko put him on Paladin for Wave 3 Juno, he like
Was he
had a
pitching up
conniption.
storm?
He had a fucking conniption fit. Why the fuck do I gotta play Paladin? Motherfucker, because they're trying out new jobs. Like, you know, one thing that really bugged him was that whole that Wave 3 ready list that you guys had. I mean, there's still kind of one, but it was different before, where it was like, oh, this job is still learning and this and that, and he's like looking at the jobs and he's like, fuck that, I could play all those jobs at top tier level. He was really butthurt about that.
That's why we made it, because everybody thinks that.
Well, he's not wrong. Tom plays all of his jobs really well. I don't tell him that in person because I give him a big head, but any job that Tom plays, he plays really well.
On some of them.
What?
He's definitely has room for improvement on some of them.
Well, everybody does.
Well, a lot of the people on the Link Shuttle don't even play them well, to be honest.
That's what I mean. There's no comparison to some people. You know what I mean? Like,
GD.
if I'm gonna bring a job to Wave 3, I want to know how to play it. Like, if I don't want to come in there and be just like useless. So.
GD, is Mars's Geo 900 skill? I would like. It can't be that far off since you have her master level 20. Because that's.
Oh yeah, I would imagine that it is.
Because that's what I would probably put her on.
It would be nice that once we get up to like level 30 or 40, we get a new tier of Geo skill.
It's gotta happen here soon, right? Because, like, master level 30, that's 60 more points added to Geo. So they barely know what would it be. So it's, instead of 809, it's 869, which means they only need 31 skill and gear. Yeah, I mean 900 skill is pretty breaking with those bubbles as they are. I don't know. We'll see what they do. I think they're gonna increase or allow the jobs to spend more merits in group 1 and 2.
What's that mean? More abilities or jobs traits, you mean?
Well, being able to spend more points in like group 1 and group 2 merits.
Oh.
That would be the easiest solution to like improve the jobs without actually improving them, like giving them new weapon skills or spells or anything like that.
Certain jobs would be good. Like group 2 for Bard, you get better recast on Nightingale Troubadour, but you don't really need that, so that doesn't really help Bard. Let's see what else. Minuet effect. I guess you get some better effects.
I'm ready to go in. I have an amplifier. Is everyone else ready?
Oh, I need an
I don't think Neko's back. Oh, never mind. Neko's back. They need to add March effect to Group 1 of Bard merits. We need some faster attacking. They should do March effect, Group 1. Each merit increases job haste as opposed to magical haste. That'd be great. Start adding like 5 job haste with honor march up. Do it.
And yeah, it's like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 looks beautiful. I can't wait.
Hey, what'd you say?
It's talking about Monolith Soft's next Xenoblade game.
I need to get a game or two for PlayStation 5. I've had it for a while now, and it's not as bad anymore because I sold my PS4 for $375, which I was really happy about. So, pretty much only spent $125 on my PS5 plus tax.
That ain't bad.
Oh yeah, you know, considering what I sold the PS4 for.
Was it the Pro version or just the normal?
It was a Pro version with a FireCuda SSD in it, so.
I feel like you. Yeah, okay. I mean, you still got a decent amount out of it, but that, yeah.
It was.
That SSD?
It's got a 2 terabyte SSD in it. Well,
Yeah.
it's a hybrid drive, but it's considered a SSD. It depends. Like that SSD alone on eBay was. We were talking about this with Dookie. Is going for like $200, even though I only spent like freaking $70 on it. But parts are in such short supply. Stuff like that. That was a very common drive to put in a PS or any, you know, small drive gaming system that people wanted to increase storage on if you were going to do it internally and not externally. I wasn't a fan of external drives. First of all, external drives cost a tremendous amount more money, which is crazy to me.
Well, plus your bottleneck is with the USB.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, technically, the connection to the SSD directly mounted into a PS is SATA 3, so it's not too much faster than USB. What's the transfer rate? It's not really that much faster than USB, I don't think.
What's the? Oh, never mind. I thought I was doing a skill chain, but I'm just there for rolls.
I could be wrong. It could be a lot better. SATA 3 could be a lot better than USB. I don't know. But yeah, that unless you're even USB 3.0 is not a really fast transfer rate. My new computer has the newer type PCIe. It's got huge transfer rates. Oh, fudge.
You see how it is, Vivi? She gets the 5. So I'm not gonna bring, since the automaton is tanking, I'm just gonna send it out and let it do its thing. There's no reason to bring it back or put it in a corner. Just make sure you're on opposite sides of each other and not on the tail.
Damn. This girl I messed with on Bumble is 44 years old, and she has a 3-year-old son. That must have been a crazy pregnancy.
It's probably harsh.
Yeah.
Everyone ready?
Yeah, I thought about that, GD. It could be. But 41 is not impossible to have a kid. It's just really, really risky and terrible.
Salmon Chaos, right?
Yep.
You want Emity down, right?
As one of the songs for.
If I hit you with that, it doesn't affect your automaton, right?
No, and I'm not engaging, so hit me with whatever.
So I'll do 3 attack, 1 march, 1 Scherzo.
So Neko, are you gonna do like inventory reorganizing with these new wardrobes? I don't think you need Scherzo.
Oh, not Scherzo, sorry. Dirge. I said the wrong word.
If I could get a phalanx and protect, please.
Probably send your puppet in while we're buffing, so we can just start establishing hate.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on the essentials. Because
Don't do it! Don't stop it! Oh my god!
right, Pup does have hand-to-hand, but when it comes to tanking, either I tank. I'm not in the mood to do hybrid right now.
What song did I overwrite on your GD? I see what I did. Alright, you're good. Alright, good to go. DPSing. Oh, why did I just use 2 ears? What the hell am I doing? Yes, I believe so, Neko.
Yes, it is.
Either you should have come Dragoon,
Why?
so you could high jump. Or
It should be on the second highest, so either VV or GD is gonna be on one of them.
damn, it's going down pretty quick. Stevie's already got hate. He's gonna die. Neko, cure him. Oh, never mind. Got that curse on him. You can't cure him.
He lost his buffs though,
Oh.
and the
Wow.
ad's out, but it's on VV.
Oh,
Chakra.
he's gonna die. GD's dead. He's dead. Right. Now I'm gonna have hate. This is just dandy.
My defense is down to 984.
With the defense down, that's killing everybody.
Yep, we got a shitty aura.
What's GD? What's your defense?
You move over here, GD, a little bit so I don't hit Neko. Keep her ballad on her.
Yeah, I mean, if we lose this, then GD change the paladin, I'll change the warrior. I was just trying to, was hoping this would work.
Was I not supposed to amp? Because I just did.
I am.
It's fine. We'll continue. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to amp, go on.
Yeah, we already have amps out, so you might as well amp. Put too many marches up.
Do you think I should put a defense roll on to counteract the, or a defense song to counteract the aura? I would replace. You got 2 marches up, but I would replace the last attack song with the defense song, honestly. Okay. Do a lot of damage when you're dead.
Damn, it regions a lot.
GD, your judgment weapon skill set is the same as Savage Blade, right? Let me see that when we get out, because I need to update that macro again. If everyone's on the weekend, I'd say go in.
The AoE is stupid.
It's because that defense down. Oh no, that was tail thwack. Doesn't it only do that if you're behind it?
Rookie
Yes.
mistake, GD.
Well, be like on the front feet.
No, he's still tail thwacked right there, and nobody was behind him.
Let me read.
Yeah, he just did tail thwack. It hit me for over 1500. There's another tail thwack.
Here, I would just get out. You're just an MP sponge. I'm gonna make a wild suggestion. What if we come in with a pup and a paladin, and we just have one DD? Because I don't think damage is gonna be an issue. I think it's just gonna be keeping hate off of the DD.
Well, if we do that, then the ad will be on probably the Puppet Master, right? So then Neko could... Why don't we do that? Because then Neko could come White Mage. That might be better, wouldn't it?
Why would that allow her to come white mage versus red?
Because... No, we wouldn't need the ad because the ad would be... Or Red Mage, because the ad would be on the automaton. I can pull the automaton away and the ad will, you know, the automaton can just focus on the ad.
Can you?
What happens if the automaton dies?
Yeah, and I don't know.
Has
the
it
hate
died
looked
yet?
weird on the ads. I don't know if he's gonna be able to hold hate on the ad. If its hate is tied to the main boss or not. I don't think.
No, it's not. It's only once it comes off, it pops. That's where it's at. That's where the hate's at. It doesn't change with hate generation throughout the fight.
So then why couldn't the main tank just grab it and hold both the boss and the ad?
I don't know. I thought the way it looked, like right now it's on Neko. Well, I guess Neko would be the second highest.
It's never gone after Dookie, and Dookie's enemy is going to be very high.
It whacked me earlier. I honestly.
Oh, that's right. Is Vivi tanking right now?
No.
No. Well, we're looking at 1 DPS right now, and that's not good enough. So.
It's not good enough because there's also no Soul Boy songs or anything like that on.
Oh, he doesn't have
Just
any
standard.
songs. He must have got debuffed.
He took hate and got debuffed. But if we can keep hate off him full time and he has all of those buffs up, I mean him and GD being engaged for 1 minute took it down to 75%. I think 1 DD would be fine.
But I don't think you're going to keep hate off him. It doesn't matter if you have 2 tanks. As soon as he takes hate, he's going to lose his buffs, and then we're going to be in this situation. It's really hard for me to go cast on him when it's tail thwacking the shit out of us, too. So
Just P and Asma him.
I could do that. That's fine.
And a paladin should be able to keep it off of him.
Yeah, because I mean, arguably you could even put Neko on Geo, and GD could keep Vivi alive through cures.
I don't know. I think it's worth it trying with 2 tanks.
Maybe. Oh, Neko died. That's the reason why it's coming this way.
Yeah, but then why is it on you? I don't know. The hate on the ads seems really wonky. But yeah, I think we do need a healer. I don't think a paladin is going to be enough.
Neko, do you have re-raise up?
then I mean, even still, Neko could still stay on Red Mage. It's just she wouldn't have to, right? But she wouldn't have to focus on the ad that the automaton can do that.
Yeah, I think 2 tanks, so a paladin main tank, and I guess a pup off tank, and then VV monk, and then everybody else the same jobs that they are right now. Why? A pup will keep hate on the ad that nobody's hitting, no problem. I mean, I disagree. Nico can't handle the ad and heal at the same time. That's part of the issue we were having previously. That's a lot.
There's a video online that's Paladin, Monk, War, Bard, Geo, White Mage, no Corsair.
What was the setup?
Paladin, Monk, Warrior, Bard, Geo, White Mage. No Red Mage, no nothing. What the fuck do they do? They must just super tank the fucking ad.
I don't see. That's what I'm worried about. Everybody's like, "Oh, just let the ad whack away at you," and it doesn't hit that hard. And yet, I feel like they're hitting us for a ton.
I'm gonna see what they do to this thing and how they do it, because it looks like it's gonna be a fast fight. It's only a no, it's a 10-minute video.
Change jobs.
Oh shit, yeah. Job change.
The only thing is, if Paladin loses all their buffs and they just put Majesty up, they might not be able to get it back up quickly.
Good. And they got this clear on my birthday, or they posted on my birthday.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Monk's using a staff. Oh, he only used it for one thing, and then he switched to
Either
Verithagna.
Shell Crusher or Shatter Soul, which I would think it's Shell Crusher.
Yeah, he changed to Verithagna. Let's see what their aura they get is, because that's also fucking kind of shitty when we get dumb auras.
I would do STAL
or that.
because that'll especially like something on Cure, that can go across.
Yeah, that's fine. Either or.
Not doing nearly as much damage as we do. They also don't have a bard. They have a
What's your
shield.
time on weakness, Neko? Sorry. Anyone else weak? No, you, lady, you are gonna suffer because you did not have re-raise on the first one.
Yeah, they're just letting the ad beat on the monk.
Be good, Neko. Or no, you're still.
Oh, wait, oh. They're running it off. Someone's fighting the ad.
Really?
Hold on. The guy's not pointing his camera at the ad, and I want to know what's going on with it. Well, one of the DPS left with the ad, and it's just standing over there taking hits. So, maybe that's why. Maybe taking hits and not getting hit with the AoE is
Do you think he's running back and forth and taking TP and weapons killing the boss?
It's possible. I'm watching. They're not showing the camera, but I haven't seen him run back in. He's just standing over there taking hits. Oh no, he's hitting it. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think damage is going to be an issue with this fight. It's just going to be keeping stuff off. So they're effectively doing a 2-tank strategy. They're just using a DD as a secondary tank.
Exactly. And then the monk is the only person doing damage. So yeah. And the monk's standing directly behind it, so the being in any correlation to the mob doesn't matter. So I think your 2-tank strategy may work. Is there? It looks like there's. It is 2 tanks. One. I don't know what job that guy is. Is he using hand-to-hand on warrior? He must be, because I see him doing hand-to-hand stuff, but the monk's over here. Unless they lied and it's not a monk and a warrior. It's a monk and a puppet master, but I don't see a pup, so. I think the 2-tank strategy would be very close to what they're doing here. It's slow.
It's slow, but I think we'll be able to get it.
We're pulling on go now. Just FYI.
I don't really do anything on this fight anyway. I think
know,
I'm
just, like,
better off looking for strategies. Yeah, he's just beating away at the ad.
I'm buffing for the wrong fight.
Interesting. He's not taking any damage at all either. Must be in like a full DT set.
Could. Yeah, I don't know. He could be using like a counter set if he's using hand-to-hand on warrior.
They're talking about thinking about timing out. So looks like they're typing about for the warrior to come back in because they're gonna run out of time with single DPS.
Yeah, most of them out of Mata is not. Like, he doesn't have actual auto attacks. His attacks are all special.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just brought the warrior back in at the 6.5 minute mark.
And he just brought the ad with him?
He's got the ad with him, yep.
He's probably in just a full tanking set.
I don't know, he's attacking pretty fast, hand to hand. Don't know what hand to hand he's using. Oh, it's the ambuscade. Because they're glowing. Unless it's a lock style, but...
Put the video in the channel. I'm not really doing anything either. I want to watch it.
Hard to tell because you can't see what their weapon skills are doing either. But I'll put it in the channel. Hang on. I think the ambuscade ones, hand to hand. Can warrior use those?
Yes.
What's the name of the person who took it, who tanked the ad off to the side?
The guy with Kieran's Assault on, Dredian.
Okay, I'm just gonna see what he does when he's on it, try and figure out what job he is.
He's warrior.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it that he's warrior. The other guy's monk, because he's got Varus Ragnar. And their party setup is, unless they're lying about it, Paladin, Monk, Warrior, Bard, Geo.
Oh, it
White
says it.
mage.
Yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, and it says under that warrior, bring a blunt weapon.
Yep. So he's instead of using a club, he's using hand-to-hand, some sort of hand-to-hand.
Effectively, it's the same setup we're using. They're just having one of the DDs run off with the ad and hold the ad. Instead of their, well, no, they're not red mage.
Yeah, they're using a white mage instead of a red mage, but that's because the only reason why we bring the red mage is to control the ad.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she's better off on white mage.
Yeah, I think that would be a better strategy. She should be able to keep people alive a lot easier, and she won't have to.
The only reason why I like this strategy is because if we don't have enough DPS, we're not gonna win. You know what I mean? They brought their warrior back in. With the pup strat, unless can you do any DPS on pup, Moink?
I'm all tanking, not really.
So that we wouldn't have an option.
But we
really, to
wouldn't.
kind of-
We wouldn't have a pup. We would have a real tank.
No, I know. We were talking about doing the 2 pup. If we could get away with 1 DPS, it doesn't. I don't think we can get away with 1 DPS. I really
No, because the second the pup's gonna struggle to hold hate versus a real tank.
Looks like they're gonna get a W. They're literally just letting the ad beat up on the second DPS. I think that's what we gotta do.
I mean, yeah, we should. Maybe when the ad first comes out, GD can pull it off to the side and just hold it there for a little bit, and then if the damage is too slow, we can pull it in. But that'll give Nico a lot more.
So, but it isn't. It's obviously not tied to the hate on the thing until
Yeah, that's
after it pops, because this guy took it over and was beating it up and not doing anything to the main boss, and he kept hate. So,
yeah. I mean, I like it. It's effectively a 2-tank strategy like we were talking about. Just a little, but you get a real healer instead of a red mage. And we can just use a. I mean, they're using a Geo instead of a core, so that's the only other difference.
yeah, do we think that's will make a major difference? I don't think so. I think we have a lot of DPS. You're right. We killed it a lot faster to 75 than they did.
Yeah. Plus, GD will be able to contribute if he's gonna pull it off and tank. He'll be able to contribute for the first 25% as well. We literally took it from 100 to 25% in like under, like maybe a few seconds over a minute after we engaged.
It was quick. It was fast.
It was also debuffed, so we won't have that. We won't have die of 4 stuff like that. But
Oh, are you blinking by chance?
They beat it up once they brought the warrior back. The only nice thing about the Geo, well, I guess either way you could be debuffed. If one of the DPS takes hate, they didn't take hate at all in this fight. But if you do and you get debuffed, you lose a song, so that hurts DPS.
it's a lot easier to get a bubble back on than it is to get rolls back on.
That is and it's easier to get a bubble than songs. The Geo's easy.
Yeah.
To get back in.
I'd argue rolls are the hardest of the 3 though, right? Because I'll probably have those rolls on, so I'll have to do a dummy roll, and that's 50 seconds per roll, unless I get an 11.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
like 2 minutes at least of not having the correct rolls, and I have to go into, well, I could stay out of range, but I don't know how we're gonna get a Geo in there.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be
I don't think we have the people.
the jobs to switch it around like that.
Yeah.
The only way we'd be able to is if Neko could play something other than White Mage and no one else is playing White Mage, so.
Yeah. So I think Core can fill in for a Geo.
Well, who's playing Paladin? That's the question, because if GD doesn't, then...
I would say.
Oh, Moink plays Paladin.
I guess I could Paladin. Moink could Geo, but he doesn't really. No, he doesn't have a Geo. That's
Cheers, master. That's not fair.
yeah. Take VVs over that, but then we lose blunt damage. Did anybody happen to have a parse on that fight to see who did more damage?
No, my parts is old. It's from...
We should do 2 things, right? We should who's doing more damage, but also who's less likely to die from AoEs. Yeah, I guess who's gonna be beefier and more resistant to dying too. We should ultimately decide who's gonna be the main DD.
Well, I think the person that has to tank the ad is GD. It's gotta whoever the warrior is, and it's gonna be GD. So it's gotta evoke it, take it away. I think Vivi will have a lot better time being able to cure with on white mage.
If we really wanted a Geo over,
I don't think that
we'd have
that's
to put VV on Geo, and then Moink would probably have to come Monk.
Is Moink's Monk the same? Is the same as Vivi's? I don't know. I've never seen Moink's Monk.
I don't know. And then I would ballot it.
I think we'll just stick with the core and bard.
Yeah.
Stick with the jobs that we always play. I don't think it shouldn't be a big deal. This paladin doesn't lose hate once throughout the entire fight. So I think that Moink should be able to keep hate the entire fight. Unless you guys still want to try the 2 tank strategy, I'm down to try whatever. We're in another Ongo situation here, trying to get this W.
I mean, we're effectively doing a 2 tank. You're just having a warrior be the off tank,
Yeah.
which I like because then we have the opportunity to bring it back in if our DPS is a little bit lacking.
Yep. I agree. I agree. I guess the other thing I noticed is that they were not taking the type of damage from tail thwack that we were. So if we get a defense down, but we have to use the DT sets. There's no way around it. You gotta wear a DT.
And we obviously DT sets and probably defense song just to help out too. Those auras are nasty. You gotta compensate at least a little bit with some sort of buff.
No, he was. I saw Fury. Hold on, let me go back and look at that again.
No VV.
Theo Fury. What's he using for him?
I think he switches when the aura goes up. It looks like this person doesn't have the updated icon, so it's hard to tell. But I think they have defense down aura, and he's definitely using Geo Fen. It looks like, just based on what the bubble looks like.
Using a lot. There's a tail thwack. Yeah, their tail thwack. The tail thwack's not hitting as hard, but they also don't have the defense down yet. Can be refresh.
They can erase the def down from tail thwack, but not the aura if we get it.
Well, what did he entrust?
Maybe, are you saying Fen would only help with physical defense? Is that what that means? Or, I'm sorry, when I said Fen, I meant the physical defense bubble. It's the one that, the look, I just said.
Barrier.
Yeah,
Barrier.
that one. I didn't see him cast it, I was just skipping around, but it's I could tell by the way the bubble looks, it's the defense, the physical defense one.
Okay, so the ad's out. He hasn't changed bubbles. I don't know what he's using for Indiclor. I know that he's using Geo Fury. He has not changed the bubble.
I'm at the 6-minute 40 mark, and he definitely doesn't have a Fury bubble up.
He seemed to change it.
What are you at? Time
9:10. Well, 9:10 on their timer on the YouTube video.
Oh, I'm at 6:40 playtime on the YouTube video.
Oh, there it goes. Indie barrier. He does change to indie barrier. So, do we know? Can we do a test and see how much indie barrier gives for defense, and if one song will make that difference?
It looks like they did have Scherzo up too. I'm looking at their songs. He's got a 17-minute song now, so that's got to be Scherzo.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, there it is. So they're probably not using them.
Well, we don't have to use the enmity down, I don't think.
I'm gonna go back and see what the motherfucker casts for songs.
I'll bet.
Change jobs.
Motherfucker doesn't even have cap geo skill.
Yeah.
Maybe because
He might have just, I don't know,
he
his
might have just leveled up.
low, but... Or no, it doesn't, because I forgot Geomancy's a combination of Geo and Handbell. Yeah, he does have Bolster up. He waits until the ad comes out to put Bolster up.
Honor March. Victory March, using 2 marches. Which isn't necessarily needed, so we can get rid of one of those.
Well, no, because we're not going to have a Red Mage anymore.
Doesn't matter, Honor March and Art March 1, or Haste 1 is capped.
That's...
He's using 3 marches? He just used 3 marches. Oh, it could have been a placeholder. Hold on.
Cheating
Honor
did
March?
you change?
Honor March and Haste 1 is not Haste Cap.
Ice Carol. These have to be placeholders.
Everyone good to go?
I'm good.
So, Paladin's getting separate songs. Scherzo, March, Dirt. What the fuck? I'm confused at what just got cast there. March, Scherzo, Dirge, Minuet, Minuet. Huh. So they're not even capping haste. Oh no, he just put victory up. So That doesn't make sense. He must have overwritten something because he cast 6 things.
Or engaged.
I think that we should probably use their which one's DT? Scherzo?
It's not easy. It just stops big hits from killing you. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's a bit overkill.
Feathers.
Well, no, because Scherzo isn't defense. They're using Scherzo and barrier in this fight at when the era comes out. I guess it also depends. If we don't get the defense down bubble, we don't need to buff defense as much. I should probably-
Yeah, honestly what it is, if we get the defense down or the attack down, we need to adjust our buffs. But other than that, I don't think... Does he have anything that's magic damage? Yeah, but can't Scherzo only activate every 1 to 3 X amount of seconds, right? So if he does 2 tail flex relatively close to each other, he could potentially die.
I don't know. I don't think it's that serious. I think if we have one thing that boosts our defense, we're probably good. Scherzo doesn't boost defense. So.
I thought that's how that worked. Am I thinking of something else?
No, Scherzo doesn't wear off. I don't think that's really how that works.
No, it doesn't wear off, but after it saves you from dying, the effect pretty much can't activate for X amount of time again. Hold on. I swear this is a thing, but let me double check before I...
The Bard changes to Knight's Mime as well. So they really are boosting defense.
I could have sworn I saw that somewhere, but I'm not seeing anything on the wiki, so maybe I'm crazy.
I think that's the key. I think we gotta boost defense. We have the jobs to do it, so.
If we get the defense down, right, yeah.
I still think we should boost it anyway, at least maybe not as much. These are using Scherzo, Knight's Mime 5, and Barrier. They're boosting defense.
They didn't use any of that until they got the aura.
Until the aura came out, correct.
We didn't really have any major issues with the AoE damage when we got different auras. The main reason people were dying before is just because Nico couldn't keep them alive, single healing, while also dealing with the ad. But she'll be on White Mage now, so that won't be an issue.
And she won't be dealing with the ad.
And she can AoE heal, which is the bigger issue, right? When there's two people in the red, you gotta choose who to heal.
Yeah. So it's just on you, Moink. You gotta keep hate off everybody, so nobody gets debuffed. Okay? Okay. This is also the one that does the stupid curse, right? That was also killing us.
Zombie.
So maybe the defense up will help the tank as well. You know, he's gonna take like no damage even when he's cursed, so it's gonna be a slow roll, but at least it'll be nobody will be dead. I mean, again, we don't. If we don't get defense down, then maybe I just put Knight's Mime up, right? We leave everything else the same. We don't have a Geo, so that barrier's not gonna be there.
If we don't get defense down, we don't need defense buffs. I'm almost positive we don't need them because it wasn't an issue before. Like we got magic evasion down, I think last time, and nobody was really getting hit that hard.
Yeah, but if I keep up full offensive buffs, someone's gonna rip hate off of him, and they're gonna get debuffed or killed. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we'll figure it out. Come to me, my jungle friend. I'm gonna die. Put my DT on. Don't let me die! And there it goes. No, the ore's not off. I was trying. Up with DT gear on. Yeah, they're... Damn, Tail Thwack still hits pretty hard with all those defensive buffs up. Interesting. Does Sacrifice take Curse off? Oh. Couldn't you just do that? Huh. So White Mage would be a million times better for this fight.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I definitely think we should switch to that strategy then. I'm watching then the main spell I'm seeing from the White Mage is Sacrifice. Yeah. I think if we go to this other strat, the White Mage is gonna make that healing portion much easier. Damn, just fucking spamming the whack. Tail to whack, tail to whack. Geo switched back to Fury. Indie Barrier, Geo Fury.
No. Replace the pup with warrior.
I think that the Geo setup is better if you get the defensive down because it's much easier to get Indie Barrier up and it probably gives a ton more defense than one Knight's Mime.
I think this Cherzo is a kind of a security that they put up in the beginning just in case they got the defense down before they get defense buffs up.
Yeah. So, Knight's Mime 1 is like 400 defense.
So honestly, if we don't have a Geo, I could either go and put a defense roll in, but that's gonna hurt. Or
No,
you could put two
I'm just gonna put
defense
probably 2 mimes on. If we only get one, if we get no defensive down, I'm just gonna put one mime up just to help with those, cause it's all AOE stuff.
Yeah.
But if we get both, or if we get defense down, then I think that I'm probably gonna have to put at least 2 songs up.
Yeah.
I mean, we should test. We could test it. Someone can switch to. Why'd you bring it back? Someone can switch to Geo real quick and see what the defense boost is.
Vivi just did it. It's a percentage, so it depends on your defense, but I don't know if that percentage would be. I guess it wouldn't be impacted by that debuff. The percentage would be the same. I don't know what the calculation would change to. That was what I'm trying to say.
Oh, you're saying once it lowers the base defense, it's gonna lower the percentage too?
Maybe. I honestly don't know.
Makes sense.
Percent would be the same, but the base value.
Yeah, correct. Because the base value is less, so the percent is less. It's the same percentage, but the amount of defense, physical amount of defense, is less. Yeah, correct. So that's not the case with Bard. Bard is a set number.
Yeah, I'm ready, Nico, but hold on.
I mean, I don't know. What's our defense like normally? What's GD? What's your normal defense with Protect on? Well, let's check. What is it on Dark Knight? Alright, tell me what it changed to with Night Mime. I think it's 400, 450 maybe? Congrats, Vivi. The 390. Let's see what happens if I put one more on. Oh, it didn't overwrite March. Don't worry about that one, GD. Hang on. And the recast on mine is fucking long. What do you have now, GD? What? How did it go down? Oh, I know why. Now check, sorry.
I got rate 20 sheer earring.
Yeah, mine will be capped out too with extra.
Yeah. No, once we get the.
So I'm a paladin in this fight.
Yeah, I think that's.
I think that's the best course in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think.
GD, do you have a way to switch into like a full tank set when you pull that ad? Okay.
Alright. So let's see. That's weird. It's not giving him 200. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a cap. Never mind. This is telling me like potency cap. Saying 204 is the cap, which is not right because I just gave him 390. So this is old. Here we go. 387 with +9, and I have +9. That's from mine 5. Mine 4 is 311, and mine 3 is 205. So I can give a total bonus of 700 defense with two mime songs. Many. I don't know. We'll have to see what we got. That's true. Yeah, but I'm gonna soul voice at the beginning, so it'll most likely. I'm not gonna Knight's Mine on the beginning. I don't think there's a reason to do that.
I would probably agree with that.
Otherwise, we're really just wasting that time because it's not gonna take that long to get. It should take.
I think because we don't have the Geo, I think we should definitely leave Scherzo up from the start.
Yeah.
If
If
for
anything,
some
we just lose the attack songs. Keep
Oh,
the haste.
If for some reason your 2 defense songs aren't enough, I can always put up a defense roll too. I'm just gonna.
I think that with my defense rolls or my defense song, 2 defense songs, 2 hastes, and Scherzo, we just lose the attack, and your attack should be enough for them to continue to slow roll it. It's 15-minute fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We're gonna find out. This is
I'll crooked cards chaos instead of Sam.
yeah. They're getting Fury and Barrier from the Geo on that side, so Fury is the attack that you would get from the core, right? Or it's not as much though. The Fury's not as much for Geo as it is for core, right?
I'm ready.
No, it's not even close. Core's attack buff is the strongest attack buff in the game.
Do we want to not use an amp till we get toward the end of the fight in case we lose, so we can just go back in and try it again?
Let me see what my segments look like.
I mean, you'd only need to replace 1.
Yeah, I got 11, so we could do that. Yeah, I'd say hold off on the amps until it looks a little bit more like we're gonna make it.
Let me grab. I forgot to grab Mogophones. Hang on. Shit. Alright, I'm good now.
I'm good.
Because we want to beat this.
I think the objective is to get this cleared.
I mean, I feel you. We get progression if we don't, but
We've what, lost to this 4 times now, or 5?
and at some point, we're gonna be in a spot where I guess I could amp Kalunga. If we're doing Ongo this, once Shearing gets to 25, enough. If I get enough RP for 25, then we're not gonna be able to amp that. What be the question, yo?
Our samurai would have to have that. Well, Kudo might have it. I know I do.
I don't have it.
I don't think Vivi has it either.
Waste.
How?
Because 5 of 5 overwhelm and Ishikatin is better. All about TP, brother. I mean, I guess you could take a merit out of overwhelm. A lot of stuff we don't stand in front of. Should start with like what they do, GD. When we're getting TP here, start with a great axe for full break or armor break, or even a staff for some defense down. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's also not a bad idea. They do it throughout the fight. They switch weapons, do their break weapon skills, and then switch back. Why? You just make a macro to switch weapons. Oh, you mean to actually have to do something on DPS as opposed to just fucking mindlessly beat something? Yeah. Take us in. Oh my god.
Remember, don't amp. Not until we're confident that we're actually gonna win.
You really busted.
Yeah, off to a strong start. 6 and 6.
Let me know when you want me to step out, Hero.
I'm holding off until Dookie has a couple more things, at least one song up, so just stand still for a minute.
"30 seconds. When the ad comes up, pull it away initially and just
Beat on it.
beat on it away from the party. And then we'll see how damage and healing and everything's looking and reevaluate. And we'll see what aura we get to.
Well, also, GD, it's gonna be, it's gonna go on the second highest enemy, so it will either be you or Vivi, depending where you're at.
Alright, Moink, you can step out. Alright, so I have 2 marches, Dirge and Scherzo on for right now.
Everyone ready?
I'm I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Point, do you have 5 9-minute songs?
There's one that's over. But yeah.
Oh, that's right. One shirt. That one shirt, though. That's fine. Want to make sure that I got you with the full amount of songs I can get you with. If you want me to change anything on your songs, just let me know.
I would say if you could give me what is it, the Cervante one, the enmity plus one.
Didn't I give you that? Thought I did. Alright, hang on. Change it. Your minuet should be at like 2 or 3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Sure.
Yeah, it's coming out soon. GD, evoke it and move it out for a little while. Just beat up on it. Let Vivi do his thing. Find out what the thing's gonna be. Hope it's not defense down. Mighty strikes.
Magic defense down, we're good.
Ad is on BB.
That's fine. Just keep Vivi alive. No, you're GD. You can evoke it, but you don't have to move out. I don't think. I think you're good. Vivi's got all the hates. I think I still want to put a mime up. What should I take off? Minuet?
No, leave minuet. We are a little well.
No, I don't think I think we're fine on DPS. We're completely fine.
Well, I wouldn't put the defense song up unless Nico sees people going down.
I don't like Vivi just being at 500 life. One hit brought him to that.
Is BB in a hybrid set?
I can easily change back to this. Let me just do it. I want to see what happens.
Intervene is on.
Where is it? There it is.
Redied. Thank you, dude.
What did I take off? You still have the right songs. You lost the march. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Actually, you lost Scherzo, I think.
No. I still have it.
You
I
lost
lost
Cervante.
Cervante.
Alright, so I want to give you that back. What can I take off here? Can you give Moinka haste when you get a chance? Ooh, you just got debuffed. Of course you did. He needs protect. I don't think you need Scherzo.
Do wild card Dookie.
I'm gonna random deal, and then I'll do wild card a few seconds later, so use your abilities. Might be able to get him twice. Wild card in 10 seconds.
Yo. Yo. DPSing on board.
Going in for wild card.
Oh, I got Soul Voice back. Alright, never mind. I'm getting out of here. Taking damage on
Yeah, everybody amp if you're going to.
Oh shit, that's right. I was like, I want to get this bitch to 25. That was, I don't want to jinx things, but that was a fucking million times easier. That was one of the easiest ones we've done. Oh, wait, really? I didn't get debuffed at 3%.
It's a third time too.
It's almost dead. I'm still gonna cast it around these points. Nice
Fuck
job.
you. Excellent job, guys.
5.5 minutes left.
Yeah, that was way better. Also helped that we didn't get the defense down.
It did, but I think we would have been fine because I think it would have been a little slower, but we still had 5.5 minutes left. I would have had to put 2 defense songs up, but I think we would have been fine. Nice job. Nice job, guys.
All right, Tillman 3. Now the torture begins.
GD, I feel the same way, GD. Time to go to bed. Thief doesn't do shit.
Do we want to do Ongo, or do you want to go back to?
Sorry, Deco.
Let's do V20 on though.
Let's not. We got to get it down 6%. Keep it down 6%.
Yeah, we should be fine.
No. I don't think we should take that chance. Nope. I don't want to lose my bonus. And for what? To get a bigger bonus on the next amp? Is that what you're trying to do?
Look at that V20 there. Come on.
That's not a good idea. There's an ad, remember? Actually, you probably wouldn't even get it to 75%.
Well, the ad is only on V20 though. Is the region on V20? Because we could do V19.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea with the region.
Just do 15.
The only way, like I said last when we talked about that, if we were gonna be doing stuff like that, trying to do all V20s to get bigger bonuses, we'd have to start with like 5 minutes left. We have to just sit around for 10 minutes. Start with 5 minutes, get it down 6%, and time out. And that would be taking a chance.
So the question is, do we do Ngai or Kalunga first?
I feel like Kalunga's the easiest one. Just get a nice victory under our belts.
Also, I feel like Kalunga adds a lot to people's gear.
And Ngai doesn't?
What set is that guy again?
Gladys.
Buddies.
It's a gear
not-
that we're using for job.
Yeah, it's not gonna help as much as
We're using Gleddies in here.
Sakpata's gonna help here. You're just a mindless DPS, you don't count. Basically like beef up Moink and GD's Sakpata gear. that's the name of the game for the tanking.
Right, at the same time though, but you know, GD's warriors have been run on Dragoon, so
Yeah,
that's why.
Dragoon's Gleddies though, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not worried about. He's gonna be a bitch regardless. Cause doesn't he enrage like immediately now?
Apparently the feathers are percentage based on him.
We're just gonna have to really start getting defense centric. I feel like they're incorporating that more and more in certain fights. One fight that they tried to really put that in that nobody ever did anything with was the Odin fight. That fight is supposed to be cake if you just use defense songs and defense bubbles. Xantuxkin doesn't hurt you if you use defense stuff.
I just crashed.
We just found a way around it. I'm fucking hungry. I hope I want to eat while you guys slave over Ongo. Sorry,
I mean,
Neko.
We can just get it to 80 or 94 and stop.
Good.
Vivi just has to stand there.
I'm so fucking happy that goddamn turtle's dead. Fuck. Ugh.
Yeah, we know.
What did that little bastard say?
DCs. Oh, that was
How many Atonement 3s are there? 4? Or 5?
5. No, 6.
You gotta start looking up fucking strategies for these Atonement 3s. Have you guys started any of that yet, or no? Just worried about 2s.
I was looking at some of it.
I feel like as we go along, better strategies are going to be revealed as well too. It's nice to figure it out though. But...
Well, like one of the things that one of the things that was being discussed was like what we just did with the ad for that Matamata. We kind of do the same thing for like Mbosi, Kalunda, Zidiosa, and just leave the ad there, attack the ad, and weapon skill the boss.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like we do in that one Aeonic fight.
Exactly.
Oh, that's what that is. I always wonder when I come in to use my microwave. Not that I use my microwave. Whenever I come into my kitchen, I get like this static in my earphones. Thought it was just because I was too far away, but it's because I'm using my microwave. It's annoying. Can you guys believe that I'm thinking about buying a $1,500 espresso maker? Only reason why I haven't is because I'm buying a new truck next month. The coffee maker's gotta wait till next year.
I can believe it.
I mean, the way I look at it is if I buy it, it'll pay for itself in a year. The coffee that I drink at Starbucks is $6.60. That's fucking stupid ridiculous. And actually, that machine makes that coffee even better than Starbucks. I like a flat white. Problem is, if I buy the machine, I'm probably gonna drink way too much coffee.
Kiddo, when you get back, you gotta move your character back a little bit.
Oh, sorry, I was making coffee. Coming. I coming, hold on. Did I forget to mention how incredibly happy I am that we beat that turtle? I'm happy.
No, you haven't mentioned it.
I actually think that the pup method would have worked too. It would have been slower, but I think we still would have won. What's my character doing?
Getting an AoE range.
I'm back, bitches! Alrighty. E20. Rune, Red Mage Core, Bard, Dark Knight, White Mage.
Okay, with Kalunga.
Yeah. Just doing some preliminary research. Kind of interesting that they're using so much support. All out onslaught this fight. 2 mins. Honor March. Fire Carol. Mage's Ballad. Oh, he must have been using mood. Interesting setup to me. You have one DPS? Yep, 1 DPS. Maroon, Red Mage, Dark Knight, 4 Bard, White Mage. So I might have a date tomorrow, but probably not. If I don't, with CPN. Master level 30, bitches. We gonna need it. Damn, the rune's actually doing pretty good dimidations. Did I say that? Weapon skill?
I'm back.
Yeah, intimidation.
So, they're not fucking around. This is an all-out burn. The rune's doing anywhere from 15 to 20k dimidations. Dark Knight's doing 20k Tor Cleavers, and then everybody else is doing like 17k Savage Blades. This fight reminds me of basically just doing a Boomba. Ooh, they got the Mata Mata as the ad. That sucks.
Yep.
I think each one has an ad tied to it, or is it random?
The only one that's random is Boomba.
Okay, so it's gonna be the Mata Mata. Okay.
Yeah, Boomba can have any one of the 6.
So they ran the ad out. They didn't just sit there and take it. All the DPS turned during the 2 hour. Not really sure what the significance of that is.
Well, yeah, I mean, his 2 hours only plays at Rush.
Now the ad's coming back.
I'm kind of concerned that I don't think GD was ever able to get the ad off of Vivi. Is that right? In that last
No,
fight?
too.
Oh, you did?
Did it stay on you the rest of the fight? Oh. It's kind of weird because in the other fight, unless the warrior was doing more damage than the monk in that fight, because it never left the warrior after he got it, and he never touched it again. I don't know if he kept poking it.
He was whacking away at the ad.
Well, before, but once he went back to the Mata Mata, he wasn't, right?
No, but I mean, he had significant hate on that. He was attacking only the ad for like a good 5 minutes or so.
Yeah. I'm glad that we didn't have to do that. I'm glad we didn't get stupid defense down. Although I really don't think it would have been too much of an issue with the 2 songs. I think if I put 2 minis up, it would have been fine.
Everyone on their jobs.
I am.
Yep.
Why, Neko? Because she's red mage.
Christ. Doesn't make anybody
that
want
was
to
a
jump off the
failure.
building.
Getting nudes.
Are you in a safe spot to get up?
Yeah, I'm at the top of the steps.
It doesn't matter. I fucking don't do anything to this thing. Haste.
I don't wanna. Boop-de-boop-boop.
It's coming after you, Nico.
Who's the tank in this fight?
The pup that's dead.
Oh man. Let's raise him.
We got no healer, so I'd stay out unless you're GD. Who's gonna be dead in a minute? Put on your APOC.
Oh, he did. You're not gonna make it, Neko. You're gonna valiantly try. Oh, you got interrupted. Hey, Moink, good job.
And he's dead.
Oh, that's great. I'm just like enjoying watching this, but I guess we do have to get it to 94%.
Pull it away from Wink so it doesn't kill him immediately when he gets up. I would stay out still unless you're the tank while Nico gets everybody settled in.
Jesus, I'm gonna die. Yep.
Did you get a raise on Moink? Nico, switch me to Flurry when you get a sec.
Look, GD did it. 94%.
It hasn't been GD doing more damage than him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings?
You did. GD's a scrub.
So are you, but I mean, you're stalking.
No one's talking is the answer.
What did I want to look up? So, what's the easiest way to get high purity bailed? Just buying it off the auction house?
Pretty much.
It doesn't. There's not a lot of places to get it like the other stuff, right? I mean, I guess you only need 10k of them. Well, no, you need what? 12,500? 12,500? How much bail is it for high quality?
10,000.
No. I mean, he's saying trade in bailed. You can.
Yeah, it's 10,000 bailed for 1 high series.
What? That's some bullshit. How did I die all the way over here?
He fire-agged me. That might be.
Oh,
It doesn't look like it hit you. I don't know.
it had to be that. Echo, I hope you have re-raise. Goody gumdrops. Yeah, very soon here I gotta make Pods Idris. No. He does not have one.
Why are you naked?
Me?
No, Nico.
I was gonna say, I'm not naked. I got gear on, bitches.
I think she wanted to die, so she didn't have to heal anymore.
Good possibility. Oh, I only have one piece of a gogi. That's the feet. You're gonna leave people dead. Mm.
Ooh, 9 RP.
I would imagine we're done. I don't think we have enough to do another run.
Yeah, I don't think GD will have enough. I think I just barely have enough. Yeah. He doesn't have enough. Because I
Your
only
sheer
have...
earring is now ranked 25.
Oh, that's true. I don't know what time is the update supposed to start.
Ooh, I have 8936 to put in this bitch. Rank 23 sheer earring. I almost wish we lost one more time so I could cap it out.
I'm somehow only ranked 22, but whatever. It's nice.
I mean, to be fair, it's only 2 more attack for the 2 more levels. It's not really a huge deal. Alright. Yellow. Sheer earring. Rank 23. And I'm 618 away to the next one. I legitimately only need one more fight to cap it out. 3,528 more.
You must have amped one more than me, because I have like 6,800 to go.
Maybe it was the first one we did. Alright, segment status. Let's see. $17,884. That's with 0 amps and 0 Moggle phones. I guess I should just get my Moggle phones. $8,884. Alright, my segments are up to date.
Is that accurate, GD?
Yeah, that's right. He's roughly 3,000 segments behind me. Oh wait, no.
It says 0 segments. Or 0 mod.
Or he's 4,000. Oh, I think he had on here that he had an amp when he didn't, so it made him look like he had more points than he did. He's at 7,500. I'm at 11,500.
Alright. GD bounced quick too, huh?
He sure did.
Yogalorm, Gagger. Are they different? I think I asked this already, but are they different titles for the Atonement 20s?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Alright, let's see here. So, go to Odyssey. See what we have here.
Alright, YouTube, thanks for gaming with me tonight. I will see everyone on Friday. Have a good night all, and be well.
So, Kulunga should be pretty easy, right? I hear Imbues is pretty easy too.